Hello. Yes, you've read the title of the video correctly. It is true. I am leaving the Defiant. This is in fact my last day, and this is my last video for the channel. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thanks to all of you who showed up on streams, commented on videos, positive or negative, and contributed to the growth of the channel over the last 2 years. We started this YouTube channel during the heady days of DeFi summer. The first video was about Yearn. And in between, we've seen an explosion in NFTs, the relative slowdown of DeFi, and of course, the collapse of Terra. Now, if there's one thing I always wanted the content we make to be known for, it was being bold and creative, to try and stand out from all the other crypto channels out there. That may not be what everyone wanted, but it's how I wanted to be known, for better or for worse. Ironically, given many of our videos have been insanely long in the past, I am actually going to keep this one super short. Optimized for security and sustainability, Aura is bringing strong yield on stables, Ether, and key DeFi assets back to Ethereum. Aura is trusted by over $300 million in TVL from users and DAOs like Balancer, Gnosis, Rocket Pool, Notional, and Olympus. Visit aura.finance today and participate in protocol governance to get access to DeFi's newest home for reserve assets. You're just clicks away from making your idle assets productive. Galaxy is the leading Web3 credential data network in the world. This collaborative credential infrastructure enables brands and developers to engage communities and build robust products in Web3. With Galaxy, users can explore Web3 and learn to earn campaigns with over 700 partners. On the other hand, builders have the opportunity to create growth campaigns on a seamless plug-and-play dashboard. Galaxy is constantly innovating, introducing Galaxy Passport, the one-click solution to verifying Web3 identities. Mint yours today. What's next for me? Well, I'm heading into a new adventure with a metaverse-focused content creation studio that will be much more Mr. Beast than Bloomberg. There is a huge story there, and nobody, I think, is doing a great job of telling it. So we've been dreaming up some insane content to start doing exactly that. And that channel will be called Based AF. And yes, there will be an NFT drop somewhere around the first week of November. So if you're interested, follow me on Twitter at Supermassive1, and I'll let you know how and when you can get involved. For now, though, I want to say thanks to Cami, to Alp, of course, who's been a sterling lieutenant making the content over the last 2 years. I could not have done it without him. He will be staying with the Defiant, so please give him all the support you can, because he's been an amazing person to make all this content with. Now, DeFi has become the battleground for regulation, and what happens here will probably define the next decade in financial systems. It's going to be an exciting few years, and I have no doubt the Defiant will continue to be one of the most trusted sources of information for you out there. Cami wanted to say a few things, so here she is. So Cami, this is it. How has it been working with this Englishman for the last couple of years?
Well, I mean, it's so bittersweet to be doing this, but I knew that at some point it had to happen, because you are a creative genius, and it might sound kind of like, grand or whatever, but I do believe that, and I knew that at some point you'd want to kind of do something on your own. So I was really expecting it. And it's been a great ride. You took kind of our idea of creating a DeFi focused YouTube channel that was, that set the bar in terms of quality and coverage, and you ran with it. And really, you're the reason why we're at where we are on the Defiant video. So nothing but gratefulness for all your work. And yeah, I can't wait what you do next.
There was a moment when you called me up and you said, you shouldn't be working at Harmony, you should be working for me. And I'm very grateful for that, because I think I would have died a slow death staying there and trying to fight that fight. So the opportunity to kind of put a face and a name to the next chapter of my kind of weird career, that was only possible thanks to you. So kudos for pulling me out of that particular spot that I was in and giving me the opportunity to do that, because, I'm pretty grateful for that, because we've done a lot. And I think you're right. We're just trying to figure out what media coverage in this space is and what it should be is a tough one. And I think we always had the feeling that it should be respectful of the space itself and reflect the space itself, and figuring out what that is and how to do it. It's a hard thing, but I'm hopeful that, what we did and how we did it stood out there, because there's a lot of what I would consider subpar coverage, and I hope that ours stood out for the right reasons in all of that.
I think we 100% did. I think you've laid an incredible foundation for the Defiant to continue building. So I'm super excited also for what comes next for the Defiant to continue covering DeFi and Web3 in the way that it deserves, with high standards, high quality, objective reporting. That's been our mark, and it will continue to be our mark going forward. So again, nothing but kind of gratefulness for your work. And yeah, I can't wait to see what craziness you get up to.
Yeah, well, it is going to be crazy, but it's crazy because people saw that we can pull off crazy. And I think if we look back at the back catalogue of the things that we did in the last 2 years, there's so many memorable things, memorable moments. And I kind of have this feeling that when people look back at the history of crypto and of DeFi, that they might land on our videos and go, okay, that feels right. That feels true.
Yes.
Not something to dismiss. We've been part of the culture in a sense. And I'm hopeful that the Defiant can still be a leading voice in the culture of crypto in the years ahead. So thanks, Cami. And so for the very final time, I've been Robin, aka Supermassive, and this was the Defiant.